It's the Treasure Coast Open in Jensen Beach, Florida. Another stop on the New Swarm Tour. World League FlingGolf action starts now. A beautiful day here in Jensen Beach, Florida. The sun shining brightly as World League FlingGolf in full effect for this women's championship, the Treasure Coast Open, a stop on the New Swarm Tour. Bragging rights, cash prizes, and a championship on the line. The top 4 women going head to head. We pick up action during the final 2 holes. Let's check it out. Here we are, Treasure Coast Open. Harry Checkmar alongside John Prulich. Hole number 17 of the Women's Championship. Top 4 players. Currently Britt Hammond in the lead ahead of Christina Summerfield, Annabelle Ray, and Amy Lewis.
Yeah, we've got Annabelle coming across the pond from the UK. This is her first tournament on the New Swarm Tour. Looks like just off the back there.
Making the long trek over the pond. So what a committed athlete on the New Swarm World League FlingGolf Tour.
Absolutely. Now we got Amy Lewis, full range.
And there's been a little bit of a tie at third, you were mentioning.
Yeah, we've got a 3-way tie at third between Annabelle, Amy, and then Carla, who's in the group ahead of them. That was a great shot by Amy. Yeah, no, that's she's definitely found her form today. She really had to battle back from a tough day yesterday, but that's championship form for her.
Great tee, right on point.
Great shot by Christina there. Look at that.
Unbelievable. Just a few feet away from a hole-in-one, Christina Summerfield.
Britt's in the driver's seat right now, but Christina's going to, she wants that second place, I'm sure.
We'd have to give her a free car or something if she gets that one.
Exactly.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah,
a little left.
Going to the left now, but she stay up on the green. Looks like it. So she'll have an opportunity for a Reggie, which is huge.
Great effort from all these players right now. Britt currently in the lead at over 11, plus 11. Christina plus 17. 17 over par.
Yeah, so Britt's got heading into this hole, she's got a 6-stroke lead with 2 holes to play. That's going to be tough for anyone to close the gap. Potentially, if you can, sink these birdie putts with the Reggie bonus, and if Britt misses hers, maybe you can get back some strokes. You could maybe get up to 3 strokes back on this one. I think it's going to be hard because Britt's, she's a seasoned pro and multiple-time champion, and so if she doesn't get the Reggie par here, she's I'd be surprised.
And what is it that Britt has done so well today to be in such control? I mean, leading going into hole 17 is pretty impressive against these 3 other competitors.
She was 1 stroke off the pace after the first day, and then she roared out to a really quickly in the first 5 or 6 holes. She strung together some great holes and built herself up a 6-stroke lead. Really, almost heading into the back 9, and then it's just a question of sort of maintaining. And Britt's one of those, she's a very steady player. She never blows up. So once she has a big lead, it really, I think, puts a lot of pressure on the other ladies to catch up, because she's not gonna be. You're gonna have to fight for every stroke to get back from her.
Really a great stop here, the New Swarm Tour World League FlingGolf. Jensen Beach, a gracious host thus far, and the weather's been perfect. It's just been such a joyful event.
It really has a lot of sunshine here.
Oh, nice range there.
That's good. She'll be in striking distance to get up and down for par.
I mean, right now we have about 1.5 holes to go. What's it going to take to make a massive comeback, if that's even possible?
I think that hole-in-one she almost had there would have been the start of it. That was, I think, one of the few things that would have made that work.
Oh, great shot there.
But where we are right now, it starts with sinking your birdie putt, which gives you the Reggie bonus. You'll need Britt not to make par or better. That might get you at least 2 strokes back. But from my perspective, I wouldn't bet on it. But that's what they need to do. So it really, you got to control what you can control. So it starts with making your birdie putt. So I think for Christina, who's in second place, the closest, then she's just got to make this.
A little bit of an uphill putt here, so this one will not be easy, about 15 feet away from the hole.
Exactly.
Oh, it has the range.
Not quite there, but it's going to mark that. But let Christina have a go at her birdie attempt.
About a 10-footer here. Christina, the champion in San Diego when we were broadcasting there, which was a great win for her in the heat.
That was, yeah, no, exactly. It's hot today, but it was at least 20 to 25 degrees hotter that day.
So she definitely...
Oh, there she goes.
Unbelievable shot from...
It's a birdie for her, so with the Reggie bonus, because she made it on the green in regulation, she's got a net 1.
Very impressive, and that's the beauty of the Reggie. It gives anyone a chance and keeps things close here in Fling Golf.
That's exactly right, Harry. And when you need to make up strokes, these can be sort of pivotal holes. Let's see if Annabelle can make par.
So Christina has a shot. You never know in the last one with
a
bogey and a Reggie bonus. Anything's possible.
As I said, if it's going to be an incredible comeback, it starts with that. All right, so now Amy, this is a big putt for her. I think she's too far behind now to close the gap, but she's definitely battling. She wants that 3rd place, and she really needs this Reggie par so that she can get the stroke bonus. There she goes. Good for her. Currently the number 1 player in the world, Amy Lewis. She won the North Carolina Open and took over that top spot.
And how much confidence is this giving Britt to know that she's dominating against the number 1 player in the world?
I think there she goes. She knocks it in, so that's a Reggie par for her. I think it gives her confidence, although Britt has been the number 1 ranked ladies player, so I think she already has the confidence. She knows her game, but I think this will be a great win for her.
Well, there's much more coming up here from the Treasure Coast Open. I'm Harry Chickma. We'll be right back. Well, here we are, 18th hole. Harry Chickma, John Prulich, Treasure Coast Open, World League FlingGolf, new swarm stop. And this is great.
Yeah. You got Christina after that birdie on the last hole. She's still 5 back, but not what she wanted.
That's the New Swarm Tour stop.
Stop number 2 on the New Swarm Tour for 2025.
And here we are, 18th hole, coming down to the wire. Championship on the line, bragging rights, and prize money. These competitors coming all the way from England to compete for the title.
That's right. You got Annabelle Ray, the Rage, coming from the UK. There's Amy Lewis, number 1 ranked women's player. She's now a sole possession of 3rd place. See if she can hold on to that with 1 hole to go. And our leader, Britt.
She was rock solid on the 17th hole, hitting that putt, and now in control here, trying to land the ship.
Yep, she wants to get as close to that marsh as possible without rolling in. She got some cart path there, so she's gonna be close. But Britt's searching for her 5th title.
Very impressive. Each one is so key, and she's taking down the #1 player in the world here in the final round, which is also major for her confidence on the World League FlingGolf New Swarm Tour. Opening tee shot now on the fairway. Great rain, good effort.
Yeah, she needs to get over that marsh, which she does. Didn't quite make it to the green, but she left herself a little bit more than she wanted to. Nice up on the green. Yeah, so I don't think Annabelle is quite as lucky. I think she's in the hazard, which means she can either take a stroke penalty, or if she can find the ball, she can actually play it as it lies, which in fling golf, it's sort of like you treat a water hazard or a hazard like this, a marsh, like a sand trap.
Well, this is a treacherous hole.
No, it really is, and that's why you look at Amy. She didn't flirt with it at all, and gave herself a longer shot, and probably not a shot at the green, but that's the she was looking pretty good when everybody else was looking for their ball around the marsh.
Yeah, I mean, this hazard is definitely wreaking havoc here. Taking
So
it from the
Annabelle,
drop zone.
since she's opted to take the penalty and not play as it lies from the marsh, which is a wise decision. There actually is a drop zone on the other side, so she'll get to do that, not have to deal with snakes or worse.
Hey, well, she made the trip all the way from the United Kingdom. We should give her a mulligan on this one. Great effort, the 8-hour flight.
No, and this is her, she played on the Britain's Cup team last year, but she hasn't actually played on a new Swarm Tour stop. So this is her first tournament over in America, and she's done quite well. She's in the Final Four.
And how many competitors took part in this event in the beginning?
We had almost 50 competitors.
Unbelievable. Just a testament to World League Fling Golf on the rise here. What a shot.
All right, Christina also taken from the drop zone.
I mean, you're watching 4 of the best players in the world here displaying their talents, the top 4.
Yeah, and everyone was, as you could see, that everyone was going for it on that one to catch Britt. And unfortunately, 2 of them paid the price.
A little short.
Get up the hill there.
Not an easy shot.
Yeah, no, it isn't. You want to get it up that hill, but these greens have really dried out this afternoon, and with the heat, they're gonna go really fast. But you gotta land that on the green.
Pretty good conditions, though. The wind has settled down. Sun's still beating, but it's almost dusk here in Florida.
So Amy now looking to make up some ground. All right, is she going to get some roll? Good sidecar.
What a shot. Just a little far right, but great effort there on the green. She's going to have about a 9-foot putt to sink this one.
Yeah. If she can make that, she can put some pressure on Christina, who has got to, had a 3-stroke lead over Amy for second place, but with the penalty stroke, it could get interesting. That's a good roll by Annabelle there. She can knock that in to finish up.
Great effort for her, and you have to be happy for her coming from Great Britain, competing in a different country. One of the only competitors internationally here this week.
No, she is, and she's 17 years old, so she's a phenom. And
still a minor out here.
Exactly. So she made the trip and with her dad, and she's going to be force in the sport for years to come.
So you could see her, being #1 in the world one day, getting this head start.
I could see that. Definitely.
Well, there's much more coming up here from the Treasure Coast Open. I'm Harry Chickma. We'll be right back.
to knock this in so there's no doubt that she's in second place. Britt eyeing her putt. It's really just wait for the others to finish up so she can have the last shot here.
And Britt's won about a half dozen of these championships. This will be a big one for her resume.
Yeah, this will be number 5 for her, which she's got quite the resume. One of the greatest women fling golfers of all time.
Here's Annabelle. Tough putt there.
Yeah, not the way she battled back to get to the top 4 today. With she really had a good round, and then just fell a bit short.
Just you can hear the fans. What a great atmosphere here on the 18th hole.
Yeah, no, I think everyone was thrilled to have Annabelle coming across the pond and playing in an American tournament.
Oh, she wanted that one.
She did. She wanted to put the pressure on Christina because she'll lock up third place here, I believe. But she really wanted to put the pressure on to get a second place. Great finish by Amy.
Fantastic.
Number 1 player.
Number 1 in the world here. Good performance in Florida for her.
Absolutely. And she had a great day today. So she battled all the way through. Ooh.
Oh, and that was just a long round of golf today.
Yeah, no, and I think it, Christina after that birdie on the last hole, I think she saw a little light, and then Britt effectively closed the door by making that Reggie par putt. But if Britt misses that, and she actually ends up in the hazard the last hole, we could be a different story right now.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of fling golf. It's anyone's game until the end.
That's right.
Well, good 18 holes today. She should be proud.
Absolutely. Yeah, Christina's currently ranked number 4 in the world, and this finish will be helpful to her ranking as well.
Yeah, this would be quite the putt for the win.
Yep.
See if she can get it with the photo finish. The 8-footer. But here she is, the champion. She sinks it.
Number 5 for Britt. What a win. She really, she was a stroke back heading into the day after the first round. And she turned on the heat early, and she just never let up.
Unbelievable win for her. Now 5 World League Fling Golf Championships. She did it all today, taking down the number 1 player in the world and nearly 50 competitors. She is your tournament winner, the Treasure Coast Open.
Yeah, Britt getting number 5 today was huge for her, and I think I think she's going to be looking for that number 1 ranking. She's been number 1 for a while, but she's always been in the hunt and always a threat, and she's going to continue to be a threat. And I think every time anyone counts her out and says her time as number 1 is over, I think she goes out and wins another tournament and shows that she's not going anywhere.
And what did you like about her effort here this week?
I like the fact that after the tournament before that Amy won, Britt had a good showing, but Amy pulled away at the end there. And going into today, I just like the fact that she was not in the lead, but was able to pull it all together. And really, from the get-go today, she really was able to get a lead and then hold on to it.
Unbelievable effort. Let's now hear from our champion here in Jensen Beach, Florida. Britt, congratulations, the winner of the Treasure Coast Open, your 5th title.
It is.
Well done. How does it feel to win here?
It feels really good. I didn't have as much success in the last tournament that we played in North Carolina, but I did win here last year, so I knew I liked this course. and I like the heat, so it all paid off.
I mean, you beat amazing competitors, nearly 50 out here in this tournament, and also #1 in the world was in that final round in your pairing. So what did it take to win the championship?
Really, I think it was just kind of staying consistent, keeping even-tempered, not getting too excited or too down on myself for bad holes or good shots, and just playing the game that I know how and trying to keep bogeys at bay best I can and focusing on the Reggies.
And also World League FlingGolf, an amazing event here. Talk about how this tour is on the rise.
The tour is really getting pretty popular, and it's awesome to see specifically the women's division growing every tour stop. But it's really fun because you get amateurs also playing with experienced tour players. People just want to play fling golf together and compete and have fun. So it's really cool to see it grow.
Britt, congratulations, the champion. You heard it, the winner here in Jensen Beach, Florida, Treasure Coast Open. And that wraps up our broadcast. World League FlingGolf, a stop on the new Swarm Tour. For the rest of the staff, I'm Harry Chickma. Thanks for joining us, and so long from paradise here in Florida.